Hey, how's it going? My name is Jackson Finnefrock, and I'll be looking at some of the haptic touches today. And so, briefly, I'll start out the functions. These are basically the main ones that I found. And the first one was functional, professional, like a task-based touch. And then the next one was like social, polite, and that is like formal greetings. And then friendship, warmth, and that's like care and closeness. And then love and intimacy, and that's like motion. So the one that I actually chose to look at was actually the love and the intimacy because I just feel like that just brings out a lot of emotions in yourself and makes you like really happy. So I feel like there's a lot of good things that come from hugging, your friends, maybe kissing your girlfriend. Like I feel like that definitely boosts someone's mental health a lot. Like if you're able to do that. And what I would discuss friendly touch is that's kind of just a common everyday use in life. Almost everyone uses it. Uh, Promotes emotional well-being and connection, reduces conflict and builds cooperation, and strong influence on friendships and teamwork. So I would say like maybe if me and one of my teammates like we have a really good play, we may high five or something like that. But like that's like we're sharing that emotion. So it's a pretty big thing, and I feel like it brings you closer. Like every time I come into my room, I like shake my roommate up or something like that. Like I feel like that definitely makes our relationship better. Psychological impact. It actually lowers your stress and your cortisol, boosts your mood and your trust, which is serotonin, and then it builds trust and cooperation among people. So that's kind of like I mean, there's tons of benefits to friendship, touch, other ways of communication besides speaking. Because if you're just speaking to somebody all the time, then you're not really, like, you're really, because we have five senses. So kind of understanding with people with your eyes, with your ears, with your hands, with your touch. I mean, you smell people, obviously, so you judge people based off that. But I believe there's a lot of important things that come from, being able to be close enough to touch somebody, like, cause me, I'm not somebody who I'm just gonna let somebody randomly touch me, like if I don't really like you. So like if I grant you that like success permission, like then I feel like we're just that much closer together. And I just threw a few examples up here. Also comfort, but I would say one of the main things it really does is it enhances like your team, like cooperation and stuff like that, and it strengthens, as I said, strengthens friendship. So I just feel like there's a lot of positive benefits, to like friendship touching people, and then obviously I was talking about the intimate one, which I personally liked. So I did choose the friendship one to talk about just because I feel like that has probably like I don't know, it's kind of constructed me in a way like there's a lot of people I touch. I have good good like relationships with them, and I feel comfortable enough to walk into my dad's house, slap him on the back, give him a hug, stuff like that. And it was like I don't if I feel like if I didn't have those interactions, I probably wouldn't feel the love as much you know and then this also kind of shows like cultural university variations, and I would say friendly touch is definitely globally. So like I would say kind of like if I saw somebody from China and I just walked up to them and gave them a hug, I don't think that they would think like I'm coming off as rude or something like that. So uh, I feel like it is, important. And then also in Japan, like they are on like a minimal friendly touch basis, so it is a little bit different over there. In conclusion, friendship touch is essential for relationships, and I believe that that is true. And then uh, encourages trust and support. So, I definitely feel like you could trust somebody some more if you're touching them, bringing them that close, and then it definitely affects your brain psychology and social anxiety too. So there's just tons of benefits, and then there's that. But thank you.